It's been less than 2 weeks since I did that first tour of Mom's secret garden. I was over having coffee this morning and she said, come see, come see. So I'm going to take you along. Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and welcome back to my meadow. I'm gardening in zone 9A in Northeast Florida. I'm not an expert gardener, but I love showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly and embracing the imperfection that learning to garden has to offer. Since we were here, Mom has added these gutters and she has started planting out strawberries. She's trying this out. There's going to be holes in there so that the water can drain, as well as a way for her to easily collect these strawberries and have them off of the ground. The fruit trees are still looking amazing, but you guys got to see what's going on in the main part of the garden. Since last time, the strawberries down here have started blushing. I didn't even see them last time. The ginger has really come up. And look at all the radishes. And I even see peppers in here. Let me get in a little closer. Look at these cayenne peppers. Holy moly, I've never seen a pepper that long before, y'all. I see some more ginger or turmeric back there. And the radishes, they're starting to stick their heads out of the ground. These are daikon radish so far as I know. I'll give you the view from this angle too. Across the path on this side, this was already starting to fill in a lot, but now we can really see the peppers. She said, check out that banana pepper that's down there right in the middle. More peppers over here. Basil's flowering. She's been picking the flowers off of those so that it doesn't go to seed. The zucchini is taller than ever. She's going to be trimming that back today. I feel like that might be a corn plant back there. I think it is. Now I backed up a little bit just to give you the full view of this side. And over here, something I'm learning about doing these garden tours is it's really good to get these wide shots, because later when things are really popping, you can see what's going on, or as I like to say, what's growing on. We looked at this arched trellis from the other end last time, but we're going to come down this way. Hey puppy. The Malabar spinach has continued growing up. It's actually making its way up the fence now, all the way over to the top. This has put on probably 3 feet since we were here, less than 2 weeks ago. There's some squash and beans down here, and this is loofah starting to put on. But she has some pride and joy over here. She wants me to make sure that I show you all. One day I am going to get her to be on the videos, I promise, one day. Check this out. This is called a hairy squash. I don't know what we use it in. If I had to guess, it's probably soups. I've probably had it and not known it before, but it's not something you normally see at the Asian grocery store. More loofah here. But, y'all, I'm not even sure the cucumbers were on yet. I think they were just cucumber flowers. This is in less than 2 weeks. And these are, I think, Armenian or English or something. One of those really long growing cucumbers. She's added in a little zen to her fruit trees over here, adding in the Buddha and some pretty plants. Y'all check this out. This is an outside planter, which is actually a popcorn bucket from Dollar Tree. She designed it that way so it can be a self-watering planter. She also told me to make sure I show you how much fruit is starting to come on here. This is a sugar apple. If you've never seen a sugar apple, I will make sure I put a picture into this. There's another flower right there. And then across the way, it is popping. She said this is watercress. Last time I just said to you, Asian vegetables. This is watercress here. I think it might be called pak bung. Pak bung. She's got some more plants up here, and she said, how did this get in here? You know, this Malabar spinach, if you don't like it, you should never plant it, because it's another one of those that will never go away once you've planted it. Down in the box here, she's got onions. I don't know if these onions were blooming the last time. If you've never seen it, this is what an onion looks like when it's starting to go to seed. And there's a variety called walking onions, and it makes sense. If you let it go all the way to the top, it falls over and drops its seed a couple of feet away, and can be a self-sustaining onion in the right environment. On this side, the tomatoes are really starting to put on some color. She did lose a couple of the tomatoes. She's not sure what happened, if they got overwatered, but she's trying to sustain and see if we can keep those tomatoes on to let them get a little more ripe. The lettuce is in full bolt now, but not the kale. In fact, she made some delicious food with the kale. I think we had some soups and stuff. It was so good. And she said, gosh, the more I pick it, the more there is. Yes, yes indeed. And while I'm on this end, I should go ahead and do another view over here. And one more shot down here. I've been having a few tomatoes with my breakfast this morning. You know, it's good to have a garden buddy. So good. But it's kind of crazy how it goes with gardening. In just under 2 weeks, she already had a lot growing on, and now things are really, really popping. It's looking beautiful. And she's added some new additions. We don't remember what this one's called, but we'll know when it gets some fruit on it. This is a dwarf mango. We're going to see how that turns out. And these are Cataly guava cuttings from my house. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to say hello to Mom down in the comments below. Until next time, my friends, remember to drink plenty of water, wear that high quality sunscreen, and as always, have a fantastic day.